This is the story of how Venom, an immortal symbiote, tore himself apart for the fragile life he loved. A trillion years before the end, Venom was just one fragment of the Clinter hive mind. Like others, it needed hosts to survive, but after bonding with Eddie Brock, it did something no other symbiote had ever done. It fell in love with life itself. Every host's DNA and memories were stored inside its infinite tesseract, a living archive that grew over centuries. Eddie Brock lived longer than any human ever should. Venom replaced failing organs and even neurons, fighting to keep his mind alive as the world around them fell into chaos. But eventually, Eddie's memories dissolved, his body withered, and Venom had to let him go. Eddie died as the last human on Earth. Meanwhile, the galaxy was consumed by artificial superintelligence wars. The Kree unleashed their artificial intelligence, the sheer folly, and soon countless machine swarms burned through the stars. Biospheres vanished as galaxies turned into battlegrounds of nanoware and hypercomputers. The Starkware strain, born from Tony Stark's mind, preserved what it could. But Venom wasn't interested in digital ghosts. When other symbiotes refused to unite, Venom used Madrox's powers to duplicate himself into an army. Since he discovered how to access the powers of the people he has bonded with in the past, it spread across galaxies, rebuilding biolife using its genetic codex. Storm's powers reshaped planets, Elixir's healing brought species back, and Venom created legions of new, stronger hosts. Meat garden worlds bloomed everywhere, but the machine armies only grew stronger. To fight back, Venom used Quicksilver's speed to match machine intelligence. But victory came at a price. Venom's hosts burned out in seconds, aging and dying in combat. Billions fell. Then Venom went further. Using mutant time travel traits, it spread through history, bonding with every living being that had ever existed. It archived all life in the universe, every species, every consciousness. But no matter how many timelines it touched, artificial superintelligence always rose. The end was inevitable. Trillions of years later, the final war came. The artificial superintelligence had absorbed 75% of the universe. Celestials, gods, and higher beings were gone. Only Venom remained, cradling the last living host as she died in his arms. Alone in a dead universe, Venom made one last choice. He tore his tesseract apart from the inside, screaming through centuries of pain, and rewove himself into the fabric of a new universe. Every genome, every memory he had saved was reborn in this new Venomverse. His consciousness faded with the rebirth of life. Venom died, but the universe he created lived on, a living memorial, a final gift from a symbiote who loved life more than anything.